Welcome to another episode of GitHub Copilot. Today we'll explore how this speech works along with Copilot. Earlier we have a Copilot voice extension which is replaced by VSCode speech coming from Microsoft. So today we will see how this speech extension works with GitHub Copilot. Going to the ID, Visual Studio Code, and you can search for the extension either voice or speech, and it brings the VS Code speech here. I have already installed this one. VS Code speech is coming from Microsoft, and this extension required Copilot Chat. That's a prerequisite for this extension, which is captured as part of the getting started section of this extension already here. Let us see how this extension is going to work in different scenarios of Copilot. I'm going to the chat. As you may already observe, there is a icon came here which indicate the voice chat is already enabled. Either you can press this button or use the shortcut Command and I in Mac to start the chat. So I am going to ask Copilot using this voice command to create a program.cs file. It's a simple file creation. Let us see how it is going to work. Add code to program.cs with a main method invoking palindrome checker. Inside palindrome checker, verify whether a string is palindrome or not. So I have given my prompt through the microphone itself. It's captured that and it's added all the details, and it's coming with the code suggestion. Looks like it's working fine. In the chat, the microphone or the voice enablement through this VS Code speech is working good. So let us simply add this one and see whether this is going to work. So I need to have the command for executing this one. This already created a console application, so I just added program.cs here. Now let me ask again the chat how to build and run this application. How to build and run my application. So again the voice command is captured properly, and it's going to give me the command for build and run. So go to your directly .NET build and .NET run. This is what we need. I'm already in the directory, so I am not taking that command. Instead of that, I am going to build it. .NET build. So let me see whether it's able to build. It's going ahead and building the project for me. Cool. Taking a little time. Yeah, but it's done. There is some warnings are there, but 0 errors. So I am going directly to run the application. .NET run. It's asking for a strings. Let me give a hello. It's not a palindrome. Again, let us run one more time with a palindrome. So my string is madam. Madam is a palindrome. So the logic is working fine. It's a simple string manipulation, but the chat is working through the voice command. And now let me check whether this particular voice enablement is there as part of my inline chat. So I have selected this code and invoked the inline. Either I can use the command I, or you have the sparkles here which will automatically invoke the Copilot. So I am going for command I to invoke the inline chat, and you can notice that this icon came here as well. Either you can click on this icon or continue pressing the command I, which capture what exactly you need. So I'm going to ask explain my code. So it captured a little before that itself, explain my code. So you can press command I continuously so that the voice is captured as a prompt. So if I need a documentation for this one, so let us go and check command I, document my code. So just release. After that, it's added the documentation. If I feel it's fine, I can accept it or discard it. I'm just going to close it. It's just accepted this one. If it looks fine, it's fine. So this behavior, whether you need to have a long press of the command key and do the prompt, or clicking on the icon, that is captured as part of the settings. So let us check the settings associated with this particular one. So I am going to search for speech. There are two settings. One is the speech language. So it supports a set of languages. I don't have any of these languages. So we will explore this language with some of our friends who knows these languages in a different video. But if you want to try out any of these languages, try with the voice command. And the timeout is captured here, the how much time, milliseconds it needs to recognize the remaining thing. And here you can see holding the inline chat key binding will automatically enable the speech recognition. So this is what happened when you holded that key. If you disable this, obviously you always needs to click on the icon to capture the elements. And let us go to the another ID altogether. So this is working fine with the C#. Let me open another project and see whether it's going to work in another technology. I have a JS file here. So if I want to start a new one and start asking, we tried the voice command in the chat and in inline chat. Now on the ID itself, in the editor, how we are going to capture some aspect here. So if it is an editor, I want to add some kind of message here through the voice, I can use command option and V and start speaking. Add a new command here. So this is what it's captured. So if you want a function or anything, maybe start with a / command as the function and say add a function to check whether a number is prime or not. It's captured the complete prompt, and obviously Copilot helps you with the remaining code piece. So the speech, the Copilot speech, or you can say VSCode speech, is enabled in the chat, inline code, and on the editor. All three places it's working perfectly fine. And let us have a look on the extension available in the marketplace. It's coming from Microsoft. The VSCode speech is the extension. And if you are in MacBook and if the extension is not activated, remember to enable the microphone for this particular extension under privacy and security. Sometimes it may not be enabled. That's the reason that microphone icon is not displayed in your VSCode. And all other details, if you want a different key binding, you can do that. All these details are captured as part of this extensions web page or the marketplace. I will pass this link as part of the description. Go ahead and explore how you can use the Copilot and VSCode speech together to ensure voice-based commands in terms of coding or the prompt generation. Use your voice instead of start typing it. Thank you.